Hi everybody and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going on a smoothie adventure together. We're gonna blend up two of my favorite smoothies, the Choco Cherry and the Versatile Green smoothie. The reason I love smoothies is, I guess you could say trifold. I love the fact that they're very simple to make. They're versatile, you can add a bunch of different nutrients in there, and they're easy to digest. So with 2 to 3 training sessions per most days for me right now, smoothies are my go-to. So let's do it. Let's go make some smoothies. As I mentioned, these smoothies are very simple to make. They're easy to digest. I have 2 smaller training sessions today, but the smoothies we make today together, I will be drinking today. They're good for repairing cells. I could go on and on about the nutrients, but we'll stop there. So the first thing that you do want to do is measure out your liquid. So we're gonna do, and you'll see, I'm not like exact, maybe when I'm on the blender using it, but like as far as using tablespoons and teaspoons, default to my grandmother who made apple pie and just threw a bunch of ingredients together and it was the most outstanding apple pie. And so I'm not like a huge measurer here. But anyway, we have 10 to 12 ounces. So the next thing that we want to do and add to our smoothies is about a cup of cherries. And again, I'm not a huge measurer, so we'll just say that's a cup of cherries. And the reason I like this smoothie is that, first of all, it's very chocolatey and cherry, but it brings down inflammation in the body. So especially if you're doing a lot of training sessions. We're gonna do a sprinkle, looks like a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. Does not have to be perfect. Add a couple handfuls of spinach. Now I also have hemp seeds and chia seeds behind me. I just vary and I use what we have in our kitchen, basically, to make these smoothies. So we'll add some hemp seeds. And I'm gonna add an ice cube. I'm gonna blend this up and I'll be back. Okay, so we're all blended up here. Didn't want to hurt your ears with the noise of the blender. And as you can see, it's not like a chocolatey look. It is green. So I love this because we're getting the dark green nutrients in there from the baby spinach. And it's still cherry and chocolatey. Kind of funny. But anyway, I like to top with cacao nibs. So I'm using 100% cacao nibs, 100% cacao powder. And that is because there's no sugar added to it and you just get the pure nutrient benefits. I mentioned when you're blending, try to keep it under 30 seconds because again, when you add heat, you're adding oxidation. And cheers. Our Bristol green smoothie. Something that I forgot to show you in the Choco Cherry smoothie demo and forgot to include, but it's okay. It's actually sweet enough, is banana for sweetness. So it is included on the recipe slides that you'll see before and after this. I call this a Versatile Green because you can just add anything kind of, fruit-wise that you want to add it. You could also add superfood powders, unflavored protein powders, but let's get started here. So we're gonna start again with 10 to 12 ounces of nut milk. I usually keep unsweetened coconut milk and almond milk in the fridge. And another pro tip, which I'll give you some pro tips at the end, all of these ingredients you can keep on hand for like several weeks. So especially if days start to get busy, weeks start to get busy, keep frozen spinach as an alternative. And a lot of the frozen fruits are actually less expensive than their fresh counterparts and retain just as many nutrients. All right, so let me add the ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna go with peaches, a lovely stone fruit. Training for the Hawaii Ultraman World Championships right now. You can pretty much grow everything on the Big Island except stone fruit. So I think about that when I'm buying stone fruit. It's not really stone fruit season right now here in California. We're more into the berries. And mango is an alternative that I'll use. Okay, so let's add the banana. Handfuls of spinach. And actually, we have a couple tubs of spinach on hand. I knew I'd be making this video. And let's add chia seeds. As I mentioned, you can really vary up the seeds. And I'm gonna add an ice cube blend and I will be right back. All right, we're all blended up here. So something I wanted to mention to you also is that the Vitamix, which I'm using, is actually going on, I bought it in 2012, so we're going on 11 years I've had it. It's super hearty and I definitely recommend it. So I hope you've enjoyed making these smoothies together. Feel free to reach out with any questions you might have. And I'm gonna leave you with some tips. Making it a daily habit to either make the smoothie the evening before or morning so that no matter what time you want to drink it, it'll be ready. Number 2, freeze your smoothie to thaw for the end of a swim, bike, or run. You can take a small cooler, insulated bag on the go. Make sure to leave a little bit of room at the top of your blender bottle so that when you freeze it, it doesn't burst. If you're traveling, you can invest in a portable blender. They cost about $30. You can also add unflavored protein powders. As I mentioned, you can switch up the seeds. So make sure to share and subscribe. Hope to see you soon.